In today's class, we are going to see about chromosomes, DNA and genes and also the structure and types of chromosomes. We all know that our human body is made up of cells and this is the structure of the cell and at the center of the cell nucleus was present. Our human cells are made up of 23 pairs of chromosomes. And where these chromosomes are located? Can you see the thread-like structure in this nucleus? There is the messy thread-like structure inside the nucleus. And these threads are called the chromatins. And during the cell division, this chromatin material, that is this thread-like structure will be gradually separate like a coil of wire. And this thread will gain the structure like this structure, and this structure is known as the chromosome. So the chromatins and the chromosomes are same. The different in name is based on their structure. That is, if these chromosomes are in thread-like structure, we will call it as the chromatins. And if the thread gain the structure like this, we will call as the chromosome. And when we see this structure of this chromosome deeply, we can see some structure like this. That is some band-like structure inside the chromosomes. And that is called the genes. So the chromosomes are made up of what? Chromosomes are made up of gene. And each gene was present in specific location, specific position in the chromosome. So inside these chromosomes, these genes will present in specific position. And that position is called as the locus. And if we see this gene deeply, it is made up of so many small molecules. And that small molecules are called as the DNA molecules. And this DNA is the genetic material which will pass from one generation to next generation during the cell division. And this chromosome, that is the term chromosome, was coined by Waldier in the year 1888. And T.H. Morgan got the Nobel Prize for determining the role of chromosomes in heredity. That is, the chromosomes are made of gene. And this gene is made of DNA. That is, the DNA is the hereditary material which will pass from one generation to next generation. This was determined by T.H. Morgan. For that, he got Nobel Prize in the year 1993. So now we can see about the structure of chromosomes. And this is the structure of the chromosome. And it contains similar structure of chromatids. That is, it contains two chromatids and these two chromatids are identical and hence they are known as sister chromatids. Each chromatid is made up of spirally coiled structure. So this chromatid contains spirally coiled structure which is called the chromonema, and this chromonema has bead-like structure which is called chromomeres. And the chromosomes are made up of DNA, RNA, proteins. That is, DNA will convert to RNA, then the RNA will form the proteins. That is, chromosomal proteins. They are the histones and non-histones. And also it was made up of metallic ions. And these will give structural support to the chromosomes. So the structural support of chromosome was provided by this DNA, RNA, proteins and the metallic ions. And this chromosomes consists of narrow zone which is called the constriction. And it contains two types of constriction. They are the primary constriction and the secondary constriction. The primary constriction was made by the chromatids. That is, when the two chromatids meet at a point, primary constriction was formed. This primary constriction was also known as centromere. Primary constriction was also called as centromere. And during cell division, the spindle fibers will attach to the chromosome at this place. So in this place, in the centromere only, the spindle fiber will get attached. And next is the secondary constriction. The secondary constriction will form at any point of chromosome. and it is also known as nuclear zone or nucleolar organizer, because this is the zone for the formation of nucleolus in the nucleus. That's why it is known as nuclear zone or nucleolar organizer. And the next is the telomere. So this telomere, telo means tail or tip. So this telomere will find at the end of the chromosome, and it will prevent the ends of the chromosome from sticking together. That is, we studied before, each cell contain 23 pairs of chromosome. That is 46 chromosome will be present in the nucleus, and these chromosomes should not get attached to each other. So that was maintained by the telomeres. That is, the telomere will prevent the ends of the chromosome from sticking together, and it will maintain stability of the chromosomes, and also this telomere acts as aging clock in every cell. That is, whenever the cell undergoes division, this length of these telomeres will get shorter and shorter to do their job, and because of that our cells will get age. That is, we are getting older. That is, when this telomeres length is getting reduced, our cells will get age. That is the telomere. And next is the satellite. All the chromosomes does not contain the satellite. Some of the chromosomes have an elongated knob-like structure at the one end of the chromosome, which is called as the satellite. That is, this is the satellite, and the chromosomes which contain the satellite is called the sat chromosomes. Once again, we can see the structure of chromosome. So in the structure of chromosome, it contains two chromatids. They are identical and hence known as sister chromatids. And this inside these chromatids, it contains spirally coiled structure, which is called the chromonema, and the chromonema has bead-like structure, which is called the chromomeres. And the chromosomes are made up of DNA, RNA, proteins and metallic ions, which will provide structural support to the chromosomes. This chromosome consists of narrow zone, which is called the constriction. There are two types of constriction. They are the primary constriction and secondary constriction. Primary constriction was also known as centromere, and it was formed when the two chromatids meet at a point. That is the primary constriction. And secondary constriction is the zone for the formation of nucleolus in the nucleus. Hence it is known as nuclear zone or nucleolar organizer, and it will form at any point of the chromosome. Next is the telomere. This telomere will be present at the end of the chromosome, and it will prevent the end of the chromosome from sticking together. And this telomere acts as the aging clock in every cell, because whenever our cell undergoes cell division, this telomere length will get reduced and it will cause our cells to get age. And next is the satellite. The satellite will be present in some chromosome which are elongated knob-like structure, and it will be present at one end of the chromosome. And this chromosome which contains the satellite is called the sat chromosomes. These are all about the structure of the chromosome. We can see the types of chromosomes in the next video.